Hello. Can you hear me well? Great. Okay, so yeah, this is it. This is the empty jar. It's not clear necessarily what the jar was once filled with. It may have been filled with marbles of various colors, slips of paper, or possibly it was just filled with honey for a Pooh Bear. But it is empty. And now we're going to reach in and draw something out from it. Everybody. Everybody. Okay, so for this segment, I'm going to be inviting anywhere from 0 to 2 guests to call into the show. Well, let's see. So you can post about your interest in that in the chat, and in the meantime, I'm going to pull something up here. Hang on. Let me know if the music's too loud or anything. So, the word of the day is the word logaris. Logaris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's an Albanian word. It means count, numerate, or I account for. And it proceeds etymologically from the New Latin word logarithmus. So that's the word of the day. So does anybody want to jump on, or should I move on? Oh yeah, I should hang on. I'll post. Yeah, if you want to call in, you can contact me directly on Discord. So one moment. One moment, please. Exclamation mark RB2. Okay, so, oh yeah, and if you do want to call in, you are allowed to ask a question if you want to, but otherwise I have a question for you. And furthermore, if you call in, you will have the option to stay on as a guest commentator for the next segment. So yeah, between 0 and 2 guests. Okay. Here. We've got, okay, so I think we're going to have one guest this time, and it's going to be Stein. Hello. Welcome to the show, Stein. Hang on, you're a bit quiet for me. I'm going to turn you up on my end. Let's see. Okay. Say something now.
Hello.
Awesome. Maybe a little louder. Okay. So, I have a question for you, Stein.
Okay.
What was the last thing that you ate?
The last thing that I ate was a hamburger.
Cool. What kind?
It was a pretty normal hamburger. I believe it had pickles, onions, ketchup, and cheese.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great to hear. We love a burger, don't we? Okay. So I have one more thing to ask you to do before you decide whether or not you want to stay on for the next segment. I would like you to give a rating to the word of the day, the Albanian word logaris. Do you rate it thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs neutral?
I'll give it a thumbs up because I think it seems fun to pronounce.
Yeah?
Logaris.
Yes. Very cool. That's a thumbs up for the Albanian word logaris from Stein. Yeah, what can you say except glory to Albania?
That's right.
All right, so do you want to stay on for the next segment? Or do you want to end?
I get to know what the next segment is?
Sure, hang on. Let me type it to you. It'll be revealed in just a moment anyway. Yeah, you can stay on as a guest commentator.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, very good. In that case, we're going to switch over now. All right. So, let me just set this all up here. Try. Try. Let's see if OBS detects this. Oh, that's loud for me now. Hang on, I'm gonna turn it down in the mix. Okay. So I don't know if you know what do you know much about Papers, Please, Stein?
I've only watched people play it. I've never played it myself.
It's a very cool game. I'll turn it down a little more. All right. Oh yeah, hang on. I forgot. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see it in real time.
Okay.
Here. There you go. All right. So let's get into this. Congratulations. The October Labor Lottery is complete. Your name was pulled. For immediate placement, report to the Ministry of Admission at Greston Border Checkpoint. An apartment will be provided for you and your family in East Greston. Expect a Class 8 dwelling. Glory to Arstotzka. Okay, cool. So the Greston Border Checkpoint is finally opened. The date is November 23rd, 1982. We're walking to work. Okay, so what am I doing here? Inspector, welcome to your new position at Greston Border Checkpoint. Stamp passport, entry visa, and return documents to entrant. Entry is restricted to Arstotzkan citizens only. Deny all foreigners. Glory to Arstotzka. Nationality. All right. That's all we're checking for now. Nationality. Where's my stamp? Here. Here you go. No impor citizens. Someone from Republia, August Toman. Unbelievable. Go to hell. Love the things these people say. This is Valtteri Saarinen. A lot of good names.
Yeah, it's lockdown. You can't just let anyone in.
That's right. It was a mistake to open this checkpoint. Thank you for your message, sir. Okay, someone from Kolechia. All right. You know, I mean, I don't know, Egg. It doesn't really matter how they got here, right? All we need to know is that their passport's wrong. That's all I need to know. I'm just an instrument of the state. Okay. Arstotzka. Impor.
That's right, Mike.
Right, exactly. Yes. No one has ever said anything bad about being someone who just follows orders.
actually love when they're told, "Hey, I'm just following orders." It's essentially a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, it has never been a moral quandary. All right, here's our last entrant.
Now, so what I'm wondering is, do
Yes.
you think that there's some sort of attraction that people are trying to get into Arstotzka to see, or do you think that they're just coming in for like work?
I think, well, it said that the like checkpoint finally opened, so I think it's probably some kind of like a Berlin Wall scenario going on here, right? Where like people are finally being reunited, finally being allowed back in. I don't know why other people are trying to come to Arstotzka. Maybe they have their own struggles. You know, who knows what they're up to. So we've got $40 left. The dwelling is class 8. The wife is okay. Son is okay. Mother-in-law is okay. And uncle is okay. All that's left to do is sleep.
Very important after a long day of work.
Yes.
Sleep.
Yes. Grestin checkpoint a success. Entry restrictions to relax. Admit foreigners. Yeah.
I do wonder if wife being okay is actually a signal that she's not okay.
Right. Yeah. You know how that works, right?
They
If
do
she
say that that usually is not an okay thing.
Right. That's usually what it secretly means. Okay. So from today, foreigners with a valid passport are permitted to enter. My booth's inspection hardware is now installed. So check all passport information carefully for discrepancies. Deny any entrant with inconsistent information. Okay, highlight 2 pieces of discrepant information. All right, very cool. So now we've got to check their passports more carefully. We also have this convenient rule book here. Let's see. Entrant must have a passport. Documents must be current, right? Those are the main things we're checking for right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is, this looks good. Looks good, except there's no passport. Wait. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Oh no, right. No. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of a visa. I'm thinking of later in the game. My brain. Yeah, this seems fine. Everything's fine. West Grestin, that's yeah, hang on, let me check. West Grestin is in Kolechia, right? Yes, it is. Very good. Everything's good. Here you go. Valid passport. Okay. All right. Everything is looking pretty cool except for one thing. This document has expired. All right. Denial.
They do such a good job of simulating the experience of working on a messy desk.
Yes, yes, it's true. It's a desk organization game as well. All right. Yeah, everything's good. All right. Wait, wait. Something's wrong here. I think. Hang on. Let me check. No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Nothing's wrong then. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, no, hang on, hang on. I might have messed up here. So yeah, it's definitely good. The Pink Vice. Oh, for all your fantasies. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ball's Lounge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's climbing over the wall.
Ooh.
Okay. The day was cut short by a terrorist attack. All right, the family is okay. We're down to $20. Terrorists strike at Greston. Kolechian agitators suspected. Checkpoint lockdown. More guards, more scrutiny. That means more work for me. Okay. So, yeah, entry for non-citizens is now regulated. Okay, all foreigners require a valid entry ticket. All right.
Yes, Egg. There's nothing we can take away from this situation and apply to our own lives.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. Okay, foreigner with an entry ticket. The entry ticket is valid. Yeah, everything looks valid. Okay. Welcome, entrant from Obristan. Cause no trouble. Okay. Okay. We've got the entry ticket. Oh ho. Someone else who's coming to work for the Pink Vice. Hang on, where's that entry ticket? Okay, so that's correct. Okay. Gabrielle Korbilov. Everything looks correct. Oh, what is that? Citation? Invalid issuing city. Okay, I forgot to check for the city. That's fine. Got to check for the cities now. So, Outer Grouse, is that in Antegria? It is. Right, so that's valid.
Now, do you think that there was someone just behind you waiting to issue that citation?
Right, yeah, that is kind of
People in a booth.
the question, right? Is like, where does that come from? Yeah, and how is it so prompt? All right.
I think there's a guy looking over your shoulder.
Yes, that's probably it. my supervisor. All right. Everything seems to be in order. I'm pretty sure Tsunkeido is in Impor, but we can check. Yep, everything looks good. Okay. Oh, what was that? Oh, wait. I thought I checked the date. Man, I'm just screwing up here. That's horrible. What will happen to my family? Yeah, 11:25. That's correct. Okay, so I'm going to judge this person not to be female because I'm normative like that. Hmm. Hmm. No, I'm afraid we can't allow that. You must appear to be female. Oh, glory to Arstotzka, the greatest country. Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, so this game is interesting like that. You judge people in that way. So entrant must have a passport. A passport is required.
I wonder if we'll see him again later.
I wonder, indeed. All right, so I'm sure this is the correct date. It's not expired. Les Renati, is that in Republia? It is. Oh no, what happened? Non-matching photo? I didn't notice that. Gotta be on the lookout. 1982, everything looks good. Lorndaz is in Obristan, I believe. Yes. Yep, everything's matching. Okay. Everything looks good. All right, that's the end of the day.
Hopefully, wife will still be okay with these pink vice.
Yeah, we're okay, but we're down to $5. So soon we're going to have to start compromising on something. Checkpoint expansion postponed. Black market activity explodes. Lax immigration controls. November 26th. Okay, so now Arstotzkan citizens must show their ID card. Foreigners must secure and present a valid entry permit. Entry tickets are no longer sufficient. Okay. Let's see. So documents, ID card. So it has the districts on it. And the entry permit has these valid seals and so forth. Okay. Couple months. Sounds good. The name is the same. The seal looks good. Saint Marmero is in Antegria. I'm just going to believe that. Yeah. I think it's good.
I don't know how delayed that was.
What was that?
Oh, just saying goodbye to Null.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Null. Oh, hey, Stone. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think the reason I forgot to mention the reason I chose to do this game in particular is because Toilet. It was the game that Toilet assigned to me in their thread on the Orb, where they compared people to video games. What did he say? I wasn't listening. Just.
I think it was
Mm-hmm.
what was it? The stream library.
Yes. Yeah. The Steam library thing. Okay, so everything here looks good. It's Raymond Brett, Skal in Oberstan. Yeah, everything seems good. Everything's in order. Come on in, Raymond Brett. Okay, so now we have to assess the basic rules. So, foreigners require an entry permit. Indeed. Paid good money for ticket. Okay. Dima Shumskaya. Everything looks good. Is Altan district? Yeah, let's just check to see if Altan district is a district in Arstotska. Otherwise, it looks good. Okay. So let's see. Documents, ID card. Altan. Yeah. Perfect. What happened? Invalid birth date? Oh, I didn't see. I hate to be cited because it means it means, you know, I might be deducted credits, which I need to feed and warm my family. Right. Visit. Everything seems good. The face seems about right. Yeah. Yep. Haihan Impor. Okay. Wait, no, it's not right. It's not correct. We have a problem, folks. Your son is waiting. Okay. LX Sievers. Everything looks good. Yes. Saint Marmero in Antegria. Okay. Transit. Couple days. Yeah. Anton Valari. Impossible. This is fraudulent. Wait. Oh. I might have screwed up. No known alias. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't screw up. Here you go. Whew, I forgot about the fingerprint thing. Oh. If it isn't Georgi Kostava. Uh,
Oh, I know him from Seinfeld.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Kobrastan is not a real country. You know, like Passport, he come back with better one. Okay, so I see a problem here. Uh, okay. Victoria Longinos. Okay, everything looks good then. No problem. Yeah, date of birth match. Paradisna, Lendiforma. Yeah, let's just check to see if Lendiforma is a district. Lendiforma, perfect. I don't see anything wrong with this. Here. Oh no, what happened? Non-matching photo, fingerprints do not match record. Wait, what? Maybe I forgot to, maybe I was supposed, I think what happened was I was supposed to do an inspection, and inspect on that, I forgot to do. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's not that she was actually invalid, but that I didn't do the check. All right. Republican track star wanted for murder. Vince Lestrade's whereabouts unknown. Has likely fled Republia. Ah, Vince Lestrade profile. Girlfriend killed in jealous rage. Okay. Now authorized to detain suspicious individuals. Interrogate discrepancies to enable detention option. Aha. Glory to Arstotzka. Work. 1 month. Yep. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I'm not going to detain them over that. Yeah, obviously. Visiting friends. Justina Cragg. Cool name. Les Renati in Republia. Okay. I think everything's right here. If it isn't Vince Lestrade. Okay, so hang on. I think... Yeah. I think this is what I can do. I handed him to the authorities. Okay. Pyotr Milenko. Yurko City in Kolechia. I think that's right. Hang on. What did he just say? Yeah, immigrate forever. Perfect. Nope. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. Hate this damn country. Transit. Okay, Shingleton in the United Federation. That sounds right. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with Frey Peltzner's documents. Okay. I think we might finish playing the game at the end of this day or something. Or maybe the next day actually. Let's see. Maybe one more day. Transit. I don't know if we're going to pick this up next time. Oh no, we've got a problem here. It can't be both Alexandria Shamas and Akadov Veldrovska. Okay, fingerprint time. Okay, so we've got the aliases. Oops. And I have to check these. Matching data. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Everything is good. Yeah. Yeah. It's all correct. Okay, from Glorian in Antegria. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think it's good. Piotr Vostok. Outer Grouse in Antegria. Okay. Everything seems fine. Oh, right. Be kind to his wife who's just after him. What do we think's going to happen here?
You know, it's hard to say.
What is going to happen here? Goodbye. Glory to Arstotzka. All right. Okay, that looks good.
She says it's an old picture, but the picture looks like an older person.
Right. Yes, that is.
That's what she means.
That is curious. Right. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's exactly what she's talking about. Okay. Enkyo in Impor. Yeah. I think you're good. What happened? Oh, I didn't pay enough attention. All right. Yeah, I think we'll call it with the end of this day here. Unless you think we want to go for one more day of Papers, Please. Stein or the chat, if anyone has an opinion.
Leave it up to the chat.
Yeah. We have a problem. I'm not gonna detain her. Yes. All right. All right. Booth upgrade available. I could spend my last $5 on upgrading the booth. I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Oh, everyone is cold.
Yes, that's right. My family status is now cold. Okay. Yeah. I think we should continue this next time maybe. All right. No, what? Egg says no. More papers, please? We can move on to the next segment. Okay, yeah.
To the cold.
No to the cold. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Yep.
I think we all want a warm wife.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So, I think that'll be it for Papers, Please for now. And thank you for coming on, Stein.
Of course, it was very fun.
I was happy to hear about your burger.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah. Very good. Talk to you later then. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Okay. So let's just see what the stream is looking like. Okay. Looks good. Before we move on to the next segment of the stream, I just want to give you a message from our sponsor. The Empty Jar Show is sponsored not by the jar itself, but by the space inside the jar. After all, that's the useful part. TM. Falsity. Falsity. Okay. So this is the, now we're going to read a short story. This is the short story that Cursed Synth posted in one of the discords a while ago. It was one that I read, I think, when I was in high school, and I was never able to find it again. It's pretty cool. So let's check it out. All right. Okay, so this story is Game by Donald Barthelm. Shotwell keeps the jacks and the rubber ball in his attaché case and will not allow me to play with them. He plays with them alone, sitting on the floor near the console hour after hour, chanting onesies, twosies, threesies, foursies, in a precise, well-modulated voice, not so loud as to be annoying, not so soft as to allow me to forget. I point out to Shotwell that two can derive more enjoyment from playing jacks than one, but he's not interested. I have asked repeatedly to be allowed to play by myself, but he simply shakes his head. Why? I ask. They're mine, he says. And when he is finished, when he has sated himself, Back they go into the attaché case. It is unfair, but there is nothing I can do about it. I am aching to get my hands on them. Shotwell and I watch the console. Shotwell and I live under the ground and watch the console. If certain events take place upon the console, we are to insert our keys in the appropriate locks and turn our keys. Shotwell has a key and I have a key. If we turn our keys simultaneously, the bird flies. Certain switches are activated and the bird flies. But the bird never flies. In 133 days, the bird has not flown. Meanwhile, Shotwell and I watch each other. We each wear a .45, and if Shotwell behaves strangely, I am supposed to shoot him. If I behave strangely, Shotwell is supposed to shoot me. We watch the console and think about shooting each other and think about the bird. Shotwell's behavior with the jacks is strange. Is it strange? I do not know. Perhaps he is merely a selfish bastard. Perhaps his character is flawed. Perhaps his childhood was twisted. I do not know. Each of us wears a .45, and each of us is supposed to shoot the other if the other is behaving strangely. How strangely is strangely? I do not know. In addition to the .45, I have a .38 which Shotwell does not know about, concealed in my attaché case, and Shotwell has a .25 caliber Beretta which I do not know about, strapped to his right calf. Sometimes, instead of watching the console, I pointedly watch Shotwell's .45, but this is simply a ruse, simply a maneuver. In reality, I am watching his hand when it dangles in the vicinity of his right calf. If he decides I am behaving strangely, he will shoot me not with the .45, but with the Beretta. Similarly, Shotwell pretends to watch my .45, but he is really watching my hand resting idly atop my attaché case. My hand resting atop my attaché case. My hand. My hand resting idly atop my attaché case. In the beginning, I took care to behave normally. So did Shotwell. Our behavior was painfully normal. Norms of politeness, consideration, speech, and personal habits were scrupulously observed. But then it became apparent that an error had been made, that our relief was not going to arrive. Owing to an oversight. Owing to an oversight, we have been here for 133 days. When it became clear that an error had been made, that we were not to be relieved, the norms were relaxed. Definitions of normality were redrawn in the agreement of January 1st, called by us the agreement. Uniform regulations were relaxed, and mealtimes are no longer rigorously scheduled. We eat when we are hungry and sleep when we are tired. Considerations of rank and precedence were temporarily put aside, a handsome concession on the part of Shotwell, who was a captain, whereas I am only a first lieutenant. One of us watches the console at all times, rather than two of us watching the console at all times, except when we are both on our feet. One of us watches the console at all times, and if the bird flies, then that one wakes the other, and we turn our keys in the locks simultaneously, and the bird flies. Our system involves a delay of perhaps 12 seconds, but I do not care because I am not well, and Shotwell does not care because he is not himself. After the agreement was signed, Shotwell produced the jacks and the rubber ball from his attaché case, and I began to write a series of descriptions of forms occurring in nature, such as a leaf, such as a shell, a leaf, a stone, an animal, on the walls. Shotwell plays jacks, and I write descriptions of natural forms on the walls. Shotwell is enrolled in a USAFI course, which leads to a master's degree in business administration from the University of Wisconsin. Although we are not in Wisconsin, we are in Utah, Montana, or Idaho. When we went down, it was either in Utah, Montana, or Idaho. I don't remember. We have been here for 133 days owing to an oversight. The pale green reinforced concrete walls sweat, and the air conditioning zips on and off erratically, and Shotwell reads Introduction to Marketing by Lassiter and Monk, marking notes with a blue ballpoint pen. Shotwell is not himself, but I do not know it. He presents a calm aspect and reads Introduction to Marketing, and makes his exemplary notes with a blue ballpoint pen, meanwhile controlling the 38 in my attaché case with 1/3 of his attention. I am not well. We have been here 133 days owing to an oversight. Although now we are not sure what is an oversight, what is oversight, what is plan. Perhaps the plan is for us to stay here permanently, or if not permanently, at least for a year, for 365 days. Or if not for a year, for some number of days known to them and not known to us, such as 200 days. It may be that they are pleased with us, with our behavior, not in every detail, but in some. Perhaps the whole thing is very successful. Perhaps the whole thing is an experiment, and the experiment is very successful. I do not know. But I suspect that the only way they can persuade sun-loving creatures into their pale green sweating reinforced concrete rooms under the ground is to say that the system is 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and then lock us below for some number of days known to them and not known to us. We eat well, although the frozen enchiladas are damp when defrosted, and the frozen devil's food cake is sour and untasty. We sleep uneasily and acrimoniously. I hear Shotwell shouting in his sleep, objecting, denouncing, cursing sometimes, weeping sometimes, in his sleep. When Shotwell sleeps, I try to pick the lock on his attaché case so as to get at the jacks. Thus far I have been unsuccessful. Nor has Shotwell been successful in picking the locks on my attaché case so as to get at the 38. I have seen the marks on the shiny surface. I laughed in the latrine, pale green walls sweating, and the air conditioning whispering, in the latrine. I write descriptions of natural forms on the walls, scratching them onto the tile surface with a diamond. The diamond is a 2 1/2 carat solitaire I had in my attaché case when we went down. It was for Lucy. The south wall of the room containing the console is already covered. I have described a shell, a leaf, a stone, animals, a baseball bat. I am aware that the baseball bat is not a natural form. Yet I described it. The baseball bat, I said, is typically made of wood. It is typically 1 meter in length or a little longer, fat at one end, tapering to afford a comfortable grip at the other. The end with the handhold typically offers a slight rim or lip at the nether extremity to prevent slippage. My description of the baseball bat ran to 4,500 words, all scratched with a diamond on the south wall. Does Shotwell read what I have written? I do not know. I am aware that Shotwell regards my writing behavior as strange. Yet it is no stranger than his Jack's behavior, or the day he appeared in black bathing trunks with a .25 caliber Beretta strapped to his right calf and stood over the console, trying to span with his 2 arms outstretched the distance between the 2 locks. He could not do it. I had already tried, standing over the console with my 2 arms outstretched. The distance is too great. I was moved to comment, but did not comment. Comment would have provoked counter-comment. Comment would have led God knows where. They had, in their infinite patience, in their infinite foresight, in their infinite wisdom, already imagined a man standing over the console with his 2 arms outstretched, trying to span with his 2 arms outstretched the distance between the locks. Shotwell is not himself. He has made certain overtures. The burden of his message is not clear. It has something to do with the keys, with the locks. Shotwell is a strange person. He appears to be less affected by our situation than I. He goes about his business stolidly, watching the console, studying Introduction to Marketing, bouncing his rubber ball on the floor in a steady, rhythmical, conscientious manner. He appears to be less affected by our situation than I am. He is stolid. He says nothing. But he has made certain overtures. Certain overtures have been made. I am not sure that I understand them. They have something to do with the keys, with the locks. Shotwell has something in mind. Stolidly, he shucks the shiny silver paper from the frozen enchiladas. Stolidly, he stuffs them into the electric oven. But he has something in mind. But there must be a quid pro quo. I insist on a quid pro quo. I have something in mind. I am not well. I do not know our target. They do not tell us for which city the bird is targeted. I do not know. That is planning. That is not my responsibility. My responsibility is to watch the console, and when certain events take place upon the console, turn my key in the lock. Shotwell bounces the rubber ball on the floor in a steady, stolid, rhythmical manner. I am aching to get my hands on the ball, on the jacks. We have been here for 133 days owing to an oversight. I write on the walls. Shotwell chants onesies, twosies, threesies, foursies, in a precise, well-modulated voice. Now he cups the jacks and the rubber ball in his hands and rattles them suggestively. I do not know for which city the bird is targeted. Shotwell does not himself. Sometimes I cannot sleep. Sometimes Shotwell cannot sleep. Sometimes when Shotwell cradles me in his arms and rocks me to sleep, singing Brahms' Guten Abend, Gute Nacht, or I cradle Shotwell in my arms and rock him to sleep, singing, I understand what it is Shotwell wishes me to do. At such moments we are very close, but only if he will give me the jacks. That is fair. There is something he wants me to do with my key, while he does something with his key, but only if he will give me my turn. That is fair. I am not well. Okay. Now, that was fiction. It was a pretty cool story. Sky. Sky. I'm going to stop this colorful application that has been running on the side here for a while. And we're going to go to random.org. So, what does random.org do? Well, as it says here, random.org offers true random numbers to anyone on the internet. The randomness comes from atmospheric noise, which for many purposes is better than pseudo-random number algorithms typically used in computer programs. Okay, so we get to sample the atmosphere to generate randomness. I'm going to generate a number from 1 to 1 billion. One moment, please. Yes, here we go. So 1 billion has 9 zeros. Here we go. The number is 470,116,395. Yeah, hang on. Okay, so now I'm going to restart the same program and I think move it a little bit. Here. There. Now it's in the center of the screen. And I'm going to, let me just check what that number was again. It's 470,116,395. So let's enter that into this program. Okay. We're running the program. Here it is. that number was used as the seed value to generate this beautiful picture that you see right here. Let's just appreciate it for a bit. Okay. At the beginning of the stream, we drew something from the jar, but we never figured out what it was. We never figured out what color marble it was or whose name was written on the slip of paper. So let's find out. We drew something from the jar, and, well, the jar was empty.